Hi everyone, this is Jocelyn. Thanks for watching my first video. I am very excited. I've been sitting in front of my computer for the past 20 minutes looking at my list of video ideas and thinking about what I want to talk to you guys about and just kind of going over this huge list and putting all this pressure on myself to find the perfect topic for my first video and to make it absolutely flawless. And I've restarted this video like 6 times, and nothing really felt right. So I was looking at my list again and I saw the word vulnerability, and it just kind of struck me that by trying to perfect this video and by putting so much pressure on myself, I'm not living my word of being vulnerable. And I really want to talk about vulnerability right now because that word has been popping up a lot in my life lately. And I want to talk about why vulnerability is important and why it's important in your relationships and in your business and just in your life in general. So the first thing I want to say about vulnerability is that it's really hard. It is really hard to be vulnerable and to let yourself show in front of someone that you don't know, someone you've never met before, someone who you're afraid is going to reject you. Sometimes it's even hard to be vulnerable with yourself or with people who you love and who you know love you too. And it's really interesting to me why we're so afraid to be vulnerable, because vulnerability is such a powerful thing. When you show yourself to someone, that's how you connect with someone. That's how you create a relationship. Think about your best friend or your mom or your significant other or just someone who you're really close to in life, and think about why you're close to them and how your relationship has evolved over time. And I guarantee you, every single one of those relationships you're thinking about in your life right now, you're close to that person because you're both vulnerable with each other. And that's the only way you can create true connections with people, is by letting your walls down, connecting with someone on a very personal level. And when you can do that, you create amazing relationships. And sorry, Cameron was in the other room watching a hockey game and distracted me for a second. So you create amazing relationships when you're able to let down those walls and be vulnerable. So why is this applicable to It Works, Jocelyn? Why are you just going on about vulnerability? I watched a TED Talk the other day about vulnerability and about connections and confidence and how people are happy in their lives, like what makes them happy. And people are happy in their lives when they feel like they can be vulnerable with others, when they feel like they are connected to others. That is when people are happiest. That is when people are wealthiest. That is when people are, healthiest spiritually, emotionally, physically. So again, why does this relate to our business? Our business is network marketing. And another word for networking is connecting. And the way you create connections is by letting down your walls and relating to somebody on a personal level, which is called vulnerability. So it's so amazing to me to see the people who are really successful in this business, or not even if they're ambassador level or, really high ranking in the company, but just think about people on our team who open themselves up to others, who connect to random people, who connect to our team, who create relationships with loyal clients and distributors. Those are the people who are being vulnerable, letting their walls down, and creating relationships. And that's what this business takes. And I know it's scary. I know it's scary to even think about someone rejecting you or someone saying no. But think about how much success you could have by just getting over that fear of someone saying no or someone rejecting you. Think about all the potential relationships. Not even put aside business for a second, but just think about all the potential powerful relationships you could have with, between you and yourself, between your significant other, between friends, between business partners. Think about how it would change your life if you could just let down your walls and be vulnerable for 20 seconds and start a conversation with somebody. Once you do it, people feel it. People feed off of other people's energy. People are reactive. 99% of the time, people are reactive. So when you open yourself to someone, they're going to feel that. They're going to feel you being genuine, and they're going to want to talk to you. So in your business, when you're talking to loyal clients or potential distributors, be genuine. Just be yourself, and don't be afraid to tell your story or be forward with someone and, give someone a compliment or ask them a question. It's okay. We're all just people. And the worst that someone can do is say no and walk away. And that's okay. It's gonna happen. It's happened to me 100 times, and I'm still doing this, and I'm still okay. So think about that. Next time you're just out somewhere, or next time you plan to go blitzing and you're afraid, just think about the potential of how amazing it would be if you just let down your wall for 20 seconds. And what if that person said yes? How could that change your business? Because it really starts with one person, one relationship, 20 seconds of being vulnerable. And now kind of think about vulnerability within your team and within yourself. It's really important to be vulnerable with yourself and to be honest with yourself. And I have learned that the hard way over the past almost 6 years of my life. You really have to be honest with yourself and tell yourself where you think you need to improve and where you think you're doing a good job, and be introspective and assess yourself and your emotional and physical, spiritual health. It's important. And that's going to translate into your working relationships and into your personal relationships. So when you're thinking about vulnerability, not only with yourself, but with your relationships that you already have, think about, this past week, I've really been trying to get to know my girls better and reach out to my top line more. So I've really been trying to be vulnerable and let them know what my goals are for myself and for them, and let them know I know it's hard. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm perfect and only going to show you when I do well. I want you to see when I suck, and I want you to tell me when I'm doing something wrong, because I want you to see that side of me, and I want to create a relationship with you. And I can tell you that the girls who I've been building this relationship with, I feel such a stronger connection with them. I know we're going to kill it this month, and it's amazing because I know this is just the beginning. And once I've let my walls down, these girls are reciprocating, and we're becoming partners, and we're building a relationship that's going to be around for a long time. So think about vulnerability. Think about the possibilities if you just let down your wall for 20 seconds. And really just be honest with yourself, and don't be afraid. Just let that fear drive you instead of shut you down. And I really think you guys all can do this, and it's amazing once you get past that point of being afraid and letting your walls down. So I'm about at my 10-minute time cap, so I'm going to cut myself off here, but thanks for watching, and I love you guys. Bye.